Hi there, my name is Melanie Anderson. I'm an independent senior sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I'm so thankful that you decided to click the link and join me for just a few minutes out of your day. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that, just to hear a little bit more about my story, my journey, and what I love so much about my Mary Kay business. If you're watching this, you've maybe been curious about what a Mary Kay business looks like. Maybe you've heard about it before, but you're just supporting your beauty consultant. I appreciate that too, because we are all working towards goals, and sharing a little bit more about what we do helps us reach those goals, whether you become a consultant or not. So I'm just so grateful that you're here. Honestly, I wanted to share, I went into this year, 2026, really with a heart for reaching more women, because I've really done some reflecting over these past couple of years of my life and really so grateful for this business. I've been building my business for over 20 years, and going into 2026, I just had this new outpouring of almost a conviction to just share more with women about what we do, because if there's somebody out there that needs or wants what Mary Kay has given to me, the least I can do is share about it. And if I don't share, then she doesn't know, right? So if you are that she and you've been looking, I'm so excited for you to hear a little bit more. Now, 20 years ago, actually more than 20 years ago, I kind of lose track, so I just say more than 20. Why I said yes, you know what, a picture into my life at that time was I was a waitress in a restaurant. I was single. I was pursuing a singing career, which was my entire life, and mission was to sing and make a living doing that. And Mary Kay came to me through my work when I was waitressing. I met this amazing couple, and she was a sales director with Mary Kay, and she invited me to come to an event and try the products and be a model. They had a photographer that was coming that night, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so fun. You know, I loved makeup. I loved all of it anyway. So I thought, I'm gonna go, this sounds like a blast. Well, when I got there, I had absolutely no intention of becoming a beauty consultant, but I looked around the room and I loved what I saw. I loved the energy that I felt. It was a group of women that were supporting each other, cheering each other on, women that were achieving things that they were really excited about and really proud of. And they were getting prizes and gifts, and it was just this amazing buzz of energy. And I was really drawn to that. Even though I was drawn to that, I still wasn't thinking I was going to be a consultant until I sat down at the end of the event with this woman that had invited me, and she shared a little bit more about it. And it was like a no-brainer. I was like, yeah, I'm in, let's do this, right? I loved so many things about it. The idea of the extra cash, how maybe I could fit it into my already busy life. Maybe I could get out of the restaurant, do more with my singing because I could make more money with Mary Kay. I just thought it was kind of the fun of it. I didn't really overthink my decision. And so those are some of the things that I remember feeling at that time. And I felt like I didn't have to have it all figured out. You know, like now, fast forward 20 years, sometimes I feel like I overthink things, or I feel like I have everything figured out. Like, what happened to just that spontaneous, young, yeah, let's do it, no big deal, right? Let's get back to that. Let's not overthink things so much. So I feel like I didn't have to have it all figured out. I just went for it. And when I reflect over the past 20 plus years, the woman that brought me into Mary Kay actually introduced me to her son, and we were married about a year later. So had I not said yes to Mary Kay, I might not have met Josh, right? Or I might have met him later on in life. We have 3 beautiful boys who I am absolutely crazy over. The best part of my life and the biggest call on my life is being a mom, and being the kind of mom that God has called me to be to my boys. They're 14, 11, and 8. They're super active in sports and school activities and friends, and Josh and I are just smack dab right in the middle of it all, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And so what I love most about this business, honestly, is the flexibility that it provides so that I can be in the middle of everything around me with my family, which is my priority. So the flexibility is huge. I can take my business with me We do so much virtually. I mean, of course, we do things in person too, but virtually, if I'm at a basketball game or I'm at, a program at school and I'm waiting in line for an hour to get a good seat, I can take that hour and I can be on my phone. I can be texting. I can be following up with customers. I can do some posting on my social media, right? There is so much that you can do in a short period of time if you only have short periods of time. And I am proof of that, okay? And I'm still working to master the balance of that, but I'm so thankful because I think, oh my gosh, what would I be doing if I didn't have Mary Kay? There's no way I could work a 9-to-5 job. I wouldn't be able to go to lunch when I wanted to. I wouldn't be able to go on the field trips when I wanted to. I wouldn't be able to stay home if my kiddo is sick and needs to stay home. There was just so many ahas when I really think about it. And I think there really isn't anything else that would work for me to where I could still have income coming in to help provide for my family and my lifestyle and the extras and still be the mom and the wife that I want to be. The other things that I really, really love about my Mary Kay business right now is the women and the community and the friendships that sometimes just come out of nowhere. It's really not something I've ever looked for. I've never had a problem making friends and connecting with people. It's just never been a problem for me. And when I first joined Mary Kay, I thought it's not really something I'm looking for. That was not something that was on my radar that made me say yes. But now, over 20 years later, it's one of my favorite things because I didn't realize the women in my life today are women that I need today, right? And they're in Mary Kay. We're working together. We do not only business together, but we do life together. And it's a beautiful sisterhood. It's a support system that I honestly haven't found anywhere else. And so for that, I'm really, really thankful that I have such beautiful, just beautiful, really is the word. I'm going to use the word beautiful. Friends in my life that really fulfill me in a way like I've never experienced before. So flexibility, the girlfriends, the community, and then I have to say the priorities, the faith first, family second, career third is the priority of Mary Kay, the company. That's the woman over 60 years ago, Mary Kay Ash. Those were her philosophies for her company, and they still ring true today. And my faith is very important to me. My family is very important to me. And then I can bring my business in after that. And so the fact that I can live my life the way that I prefer, the way that I would like to live it, right? With my priorities in alignment with a career that works with my priorities is a huge, huge thing for me. And so I'm so thankful for that as well. Now, when we think about who this business is for, it could be those three things. If you're looking for flexibility, you're looking for quality girlfriends that support you and lift you up and build you up in a setting where faith comes first, family comes second, and then your career. Those might be enough reasons for you right now to realize this business is for me, right? But it could be maybe you're somebody who just needs a challenge. Maybe you're somebody who wants to grow personally, or you want more purpose, right? Like, what is it in your life today that you feel is missing? And I think we all can look at our lives and realize there are things that are missing, and what can we do? Where can we plug into? What can we change so that we can start to fill some of those things in our lives? I know each year as I get older now into my 40s, I feel like every year comes around and I think, okay, what do I want to do differently this year that is intentional, that is bringing me closer to the woman that God has created me to be and called me to be? And I know that I am in the right place at the right time right now in my Mary Kay business. Sometimes people think, well, I'm not really good at sales. I don't have a lot of experience. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. Maybe you think I don't have a huge following on my social media. You don't need those things, okay? You really don't. You just need to be you. If you are somebody who can take on a challenge, learn what we're learning, right? I didn't know anything when I was coming in either. And because I went in blindly, I didn't really think about it. It's not something that held me back, thank goodness, because I know it is something that holds women back a lot. But if you're willing to learn and able to learn, we will teach you. Okay, that's my job as a sales director, is to teach you. And whoever the woman that invited you to share and to get onto this call, she will help you too. Okay, you have that support with you the second you sign your beauty consultant agreement. And as far as a huge following, oh my goodness, everybody starts somewhere. Start somewhere on social media. You don't need a huge following. Okay, that can grow, but you also can grow a really successful business outside of social media. There's so many options to work this business, and it doesn't have to be on social media. It can be, and it should be both social media and in person, but it's not something that needs to hold you back, okay? So as I close here, I just want to invite you to hear a little bit more. No pressure, no obligation, just a girlfriend chat, heart to heart. Maybe to hear a little bit more about, okay, I get it, I'm intrigued. What are the steps now? What do I need to do to kind of, hear more about this or see if this is a good fit for me? Let's just chat, message me, message your beauty consultant. Let's just talk a little bit more heart to heart, girlfriend chat, nothing more. And then you decide based on that conversation if it's something that could fit into your life, something that you need and you didn't even know you needed it, right? So once again, I'm so thankful for you, for being here, for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And I just want to encourage you, and I want to say, you're capable of more than you think. I think sometimes as women, our heads are busy, they're spinning, they're full of chatter. I know my head is full of chatter, right? And it's not always good chatter, but I'm here to tell you that in Mary Kay, the chatter is good. We lift you up, we build you up, we encourage you, we want to work with you to help you grow into the person that God has called you to be. And you can do that, you can grow, and you can be that person in the safe space of Mary Kay Cosmetics. So thank you so much. I really hope that we can connect face-to-face, one-on-one, and you just go ahead and message me or message your beauty consultant, and we'd love to share more with you. Have a great rest of your day, and talk to you soon. Bye.